Damn.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're a subscriber, my name's Vicky, this is Mum Life Journals, and if you're new here, big huge hello and thank you for spending your time with me. I am going to set up, this is the last day in July. How can we be over halfway through the year already? I think it is really true that as an adult, time goes much faster. I remember as a child waiting what seemed like forever for the summer holidays to begin and Christmas to come, and as an adult it seems to be zipping by super fast. I'm going to do a plan with me. I don't know how long it'll take. I'm hoping not too long because I do have work today too. I've pulled out all my August/summery kits so I can decide, and I'm going to give a very quick update on how the Rosy Life Planner A5 is holding up, because I know it's planner season and people are getting ready to get their new planners, and my cover from Rosy Life Planner with Naya Papery collab. So let's do that first. This is just where the button is. There's a little bit of like dirt, if you will, but that's going to happen from the U-touch points, and I had a little smudge of something here that I don't know what is, but the suede is holding up nicely. It is still gorgeous and soft. Like I said, a few little marks. It just sits on my desk and gets moved around the house, but it will get, that's pen, little marks on it. But overall, I've had this, it must be coming up to nearly a year, I want to say. And it's still looking beautiful. So this is it with the A5 from Rosy Life Planner in it, halfway through the year. I do use a kit every month, and this is what it's chunking up like. It is starting to stick out the side a little bit, as you can see, but I will show you why I think that is in a second. This is the bottom on the side. I've still got my pen on there, and it is on the first button, guys. So there is a second there, which will give you more space. I'm hoping this doesn't stretch it so big that when I put my new planner in, it's gonna be mega floppy. So that's the cover. Now the planner, let's pull her out with all my leftover kits. Let's move them over there. The planner was very good, and I'm not going to disclose which planner I've ordered for 2026 yet. That will be in a later video, but I have pre-ordered my 2026 planner already. So you'll already know it's not going to be Hobonichi or anything because they are not out yet. My perfect planner would be the Hobonichi cover on one of the other planners that I found. That is my only criticism of any of the planners I've tried that I've not been Hobonichi. And I think it's simply the thicker cardstock on the front and the additional strengthening tape down the side that makes the difference with Hobonichi. But I also can't get past all the quotes and the crazy colours and stuff in Hobonichi, so I'm praying I don't have to go back to that. I have enjoyed this planner. It was very almost planner piece. The spine is driving me crazy. That's come unstuck. Let me take this off and show you. Can you see what this is looking like? It's like it's like a valley. Don't get me wrong, it is holding up. It is not becoming detached. There's no pages becoming detached. The cover's getting a bit dinged up, even though it's in a clear cover, and then my journal cover, simply because I'm having to reinsert it so many times. It is a fairly floppy and soft cover, and I think that might be part of the problem. This is driving me nuts, because when you put anything on or start using it in the cover, can you see it's like pushing the pages out at the side? So this is where they should be, and they're all pushed out because of this. And then if you try and straighten it, which you can't, the planner starts sitting a little bit better. If you can see a little bit, it lines up a bit better. When it's like this, it's fine. When you've kind of that's not even a word, malleable. But when you've maneuvered it back and kind of stretched it back into where the spine should be. But what happens is this. Can you see what's happening with the cover? It starts doing this. So this shifts. So then this one starts to shift. And then it's really difficult. I'm constantly having to maneuver it back into my planner. I don't think it's because I'm using kits, because I've used kits in lots of other things, and they've been fine. So I'm not entirely sure why the spine is doing that. But I loved this journal. Spoiler alert, it is not the Rosy Life A5 Rosy Planner that I've gone for next year, because I want to try. I'm not saying I've got planner peace right now. Don't get me wrong. The bit I loved about it was almost perfection. Is the monthlies worked for me. The bit at the front, I kind of use this a bit. The vertical layout was okay. I tried different ways of using it, and then there was the dailies. But what I found halfway through the year, so I was trying to use a page a day, and it got too much. So as I got further into the year, I started doing this, which meant that I had to keep either ignoring or Tipp-Exing out the dates. So I think I want something that's undated in the back for next year, because I'm already at the end of July there, and this is on the 16th and 17th of June. So I don't need dated pages. I like the bit in the back, and the fact that I have space in the back. So yeah, so let's just move on, because this is not a planner chat, but I just wanted to let you know where we were at the end of July. So first things first, this is what I have to keep doing. It's not a big issue, but it would be nice to not have to do it. And then I've got all my tabs in the wrong place, because I tabbed it at the beginning of the year. Let's move that out of the way. Let's have a look at the exciting bit, the kits. So this is what I keep talking about lately. Too many kits to choose from now. I know, first world problems and all that. So I have this blue kit, which was a Harriet Wright Design mystery one, Live in the Moment. Looks like it's got shells, seagulls, deck chairs. It's like a blue theme, beach bag. That looks interesting for this month. But I also have the August monthly kit, which is completely beach themed. So that's right up there at the minute with one of the ones I'm thinking of using. Then we've got the Hello Summer, which is the pinkies. It is pink and blue again, but it's this one's got more blue in it. So I think I'll go with it. Between them, I'd go with a dated one. I have this absolutely stunning kit from Little Bloom Papery, and honestly, with with September coming and the warmer colours come in, I'm really wanting to use this like now while it's the height of summer. It is so pretty and so bright. So that is really in the running as well. Then I have the August kit from Rosy Life Planner, which is really pretty, but I think not with this one, simply because even though it says August, this colour palette and the bumblebees and things, it's not restrictive. None of them are really restrictive, but this is not giving me absolute August vibes like the shells and the summery ones. So I think I could use this in like September, I could use it in like a May, I could use it in a June. So I think no to that one. And then we've got Graceful Muse Papery, which is the Chasing Sunsets one, which is kind of camping theme, which again, yes, amazing for summer, and would have been probably one of my choices. But I think I want to go bright. And you could still get away with this in like September or something, because it's still, our seasons seem to have really shifted, and it's still quite warm in September, and I am going on holiday in September, so this could be used for September, obviously minus the August calendar and such. So I think from flicking through them then, it's going to be between these two. Now I love both. Let me get this one open. Because I could use one in my compact as well, because I am keeping that to, I mean, look at this. This is just so pretty. Dolphins, my favourite animals in the world. This is just such lush summer vibes, isn't it? Oh! And then the little Bloom Papery kit. I just love how she's got all the functionals that tie in as well. I mean, this kit's so massive. I think it's got way more like functionally things in here. I know it's got the deco. Oh, there's more deco. Washi, more deco. Oh my geez. Oh, that was something else. That was a different kit. I think I'm going to use, these would really suit kind of being dotted around on a daily, I think, so I can still do lots of writing. And then I could use these elements really easy as functional. Right, what I'm going to do, I think, is, because I use my compact as my day-to-day kind of remember to do this, those functional ones are going to work really, really well. So I think I'm going to use this kit in here and for my dailies in my A5. And I'm going to set up using my Harriet Wright Design August monthly kit. I'm going to go for it before I change my mind again. So we've got June, July. To be fair, I don't even think I've used a Harriet Wright Design kit in here yet. I think I always use it in my compact. So that's Rosy Life, Rosy Life, Rosy Life, Graceful Muse, Rosy Life, Rosy Life, Graceful Muse. Oh, so this would be actually really nice to see what this kit looks like for August. Right, let's see. So I'm going to move this over here and I'm going to lay out, let's move this, what we've got. So there's our functionals, which we're going to need for this bit. Can you see that? It's not very bright, guys. Let me just try and turn my light on. a little bit better. Let me see, can I make it brighter? So I'm not going to need the calendar on the calendar page, but I might need the deco. Right, let us see. So let me get my, I'm looking for my tweezers and I'm not seeing them. Oh my god, there they are, hiding in there. So how is everybody? Our 6 weeks holiday have started here in the UK. This is a little bit of a funny moment for me. I used to work in school, and this is, I left at the end of May. So as all my ex-work colleagues were breaking up to have their lovely long summer break, I'm in the full throes of my new job and I'm shattered, because I did actually do most of the school year, and yeah, it was tiring. And then I took on learning so much information in this new job. I'm shattered. But hey ho, what can you do? So it's just trying to keep going and batting on at the minute. I'm really, really tired all the time. And obviously the kids are trying to adjust to the fact that, I don't know, because they're older. I thought it would be okay, as in, you know, they're always sat in the bedrooms and or actually out with their friends, and they don't really need me kind of anymore. It's not like I have little ones that I need to kind of take out because they can't do anything on their own. But I do feel already, this is the second week of the summer holidays, they haven't really been out much, and because I'm not getting the same time, so I don't always have a weekend off, which is really disappointing and upsetting at the minute, because that's the only time my hubby is home, because he works away. So last weekend I had to work on a Saturday, and it was quite upsetting knowing the whole family was at home and I wasn't going to get to spend time with them. But it's just going to take adjustment, isn't it? Again, I used to be like this when I was nursing, so we'll get used to it. But at the minute it's all new. And then some days, my days are off during the week, and I think, oh, you know, we'll get out and about, I'll take them to the beach, and that doesn't happen because it's pouring down, or, you know, that day my daughter's working and she can't come with us, or yeah. So at the minute, I know we're only in week 2 of 6, but it's taken some adjustment. I don't think they're overly loving this week. This week I am on lates. So they are adjusting to the fact that Mama Bear is not there to cook their tea. Bearing in mind, guys, they are well old enough and capable enough of making their own tea. It's not like they are starving. I do have quick things in for them to make. They're just being lazy, so they're choosing to eat crap, like sandwiches and stuff for tea, rather than make something, because they're just lazy, because it's not being put on a plate in front of them, which is fine, you know, they're kids, they can do that. But it's not really long term, you know, sustainable. Thankfully, I don't do lates very often. But it is an adjustment. It's going to be an adjustment. But it's an adjustment that, you know, we need to think about. And I'm trying to move into kind of what you could see as the next phase of my life. You know, the kids are getting older. There's no point in waiting until they've all left home before I then start trying to get my life into some resemblance of what that might look like, not being around for the kids all the time. You know, one's been gone a couple of years in uni, one is going to be going next year uni, and the other one is almost finished in high school. So it's, yeah, you know, they're going to be going off and having their own life soon, and I didn't want to be rolling around with 6 weeks off and no pay for the 6 weeks or anything, and then I suddenly have to try and retrain. So I'm just trying to get myself into a groove before they all bog off and leave me. I mean, you could look at it the other way now I've just said that and gone, oh, why don't you have that time with them? But believe me, they are teenagers. They are not interested in spending loads of time with me. I might be really lucky and they'll come down and decide, oh, they fancy a movie day or a movie night with mum, which is brilliant and I love it. But most of the time, they're doing their own thing, and I'm happy. I'm happy that they've settled. I'm happy that they've got friends down here. I'm happy that they're not kind of going through any trauma anymore, that they won't socialise and need me rather than want me, I suppose is the way to look at it. Oh, sorry, I just need a drink. So I'm pleased with that, but obviously that means that they've got less time for me, which is fine. I quite like that August with all these little bits around it. I'm thinking of putting it here where, but I don't know if I should layer it with something. I quite like that. So, and we're not going away this summer, which there's lots of reasons, but we're not. Part of it being our worst time of the year is December. It used to be one of our favourites, but because my dad passed, and the kids are really close, we're really close to him, kind of the beginning of November, a couple of years ago, December is not the same for any of us. And we tried it staying here last year because it was our new home, it was our first year down, and it was okay. It was quite depressing though. I think it just highlights Christmas, who's missing from the family personally. So we've decided that now the kids are older, you know, we don't need to have that very, very traditional, that we absolutely adore, by the way, being at home on Christmas Eve and waking up on Christmas morning in your own bed, which is what we've always done. So we decided to book a holiday and escape from it all. So we are going away for Christmas this year. So that is our family holiday rather than in the summer. Plus, because we moved down in the summer last year, we didn't really actually get a summer because we were trying to settle in. So this is actually our first summer being here, and we've got so many stunning, beautiful beaches that we don't actually, you know, it's not like we're craving that anymore. Oh, that's so cute. So we're just enjoying the summer here in our new home, really, this year, and then we can go somewhere next year. However, me and the hubster have finally, for the first time ever, the whole time we've been together, decided that we are going on a holiday on our own. Our daughter is a baby adult, as we call her now, and we don't need to be here all the time. We have family close by, so we are going away for our very first week without the kids, and it's exciting. Little bit nerve-wracking because we've never left them, but you know, like I said, they're not babies anymore. And I like that there. Oh, no, I'm going to put it there. Just because it said August again. And yeah, I think it's something, especially with my hubby working away all the time, we need that connection time and a bit of time to ourselves. And we did always say, because we had children young, that we were going to have our time when the kids were older, we'd be able to start going doing our travelling and things then. So yeah, it's now's that time we can start. I'm gonna put a little, I'll save that for my birthday. It's my birthday in August, so I'm gonna put a little starfish on my birthday. And I want something down here, but I think I'm going to put florals down here. So yeah, we really, I think he needs the break from all the travelling. We just need that reconnection time. And it'll be really good for us as a couple, because I do think people focus, obviously rightly, on their children, but I do think there's a massive scope for people forgetting that they also are something else. So I'm a wife, I'm not just mum, I am a wife as well, and that means that, you know, I have to put effort into that, and I can't just let it all go by the by all the time. I'm pretty sure I could get away with that, actually. Ooh. And I think now's the time, now they're older and are not needing us quite so much, to be able to start exploring that element. You may disagree with me, but that's fine too. Oh, I've gone right over the 25. Let me see if I can just pull that up. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. No, I've ripped the whole sticker. Never mind. It's fine. Oh, I said I was putting florals down. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm really looking forward to having, just rather than a couple of days a week, seeing him for a whole week. So it'll be really nice. I am loving this spread. It's just stunning. I want a little something here, but I want it to be little. I don't need to put anything on the side, but they're so pretty. Oh, come on. Maybe I shouldn't, in case I need that side. I don't normally. No. Talk myself out of it. Hee hee. And I like this too. I was going to save them for the weeklies, but I should have plenty. Right, Got a little thing on my birthday I can fill my shifts in. That's lovely. Look at that. How summery is that? Let's bring you down. I love it. Oh, now that's just what I needed for August. It is so, so pretty. Oh, I might have a smaller... I just can't stop, can I? No, I don't need to make it more crazy busy. Leave it. Okay, so let's do the weeklies. So, see, this was beachy. Beachy too. I'm not really using it all that much, but I do, right, before I forget, I want my dolphin on my birthday. Right, so August. Let's have this at the top because it has August on it and this is the first week. There. And ooh. The only problem now is having things that are not too big. So what is everybody's summer plans? Let me know if you're going away and where you're going. Only to make me jealous. I'm just going to be well gel. But it'd be really nice to know where everyone's going. I love hearing all these like tropical places and or the people are going to visit family. It's just really nice. I don't get to see my boy very much. If you don't know the UK very much, he's up in Edinburgh. So on a train now, it takes 12 hours for him to get to us. 12 hours, which is just ridiculous. So we have to wait until 1. There's no point in him coming down if we're working all weekend. So trying to get that to tie in is a massive issue in itself. And the other thing is obviously fitting in around his university schedule and things like that. So we fly him down so he can have as much time as possible with us. But that's like a logistical nightmare. So he's coming down. He's coming. My mum is coming to visit me tonight. She's coming tonight. And then my eldest boy is coming home on tomorrow night. And then we have them both for the weekend, which is just lovely. I can't wait. And then it was probably going to be nigh on towards the end of the year before we see them again. So we're going to try and make the most of this weekend. I hope you can still see. Am I still in shot? So yeah, it's going to be fun. Really good fun. Hoping the weather holds out so we can have a big giant family barbecue, which will be lovely. Hoping that pans out. Otherwise we're going to be looking for a restaurant that can hold everybody at the last minute, which will be interesting. So yeah, nice happy weekend. It's going to be a busy weekend. I'm going to be exhausted on Monday, but a really happy one. That's what you do, isn't it, when you're finally getting to see family. I like this. Itchy nose. I think I'll put, do I put a bit of florals on here? not used the Harriet Wright Design kit, and I said that, haven't I, in here? So how I normally use the stickers, I don't really do much on a Sunday night, so how I normally use the stickers are different than what I would normally do them. I don't want to use all my florals on this page, but there's loads of traffic outside my house today. I don't know what on earth is going on. If you can hear it all. It's a cul-de-sac, guys. I don't see how we can have so much traffic. Just a little something up here. Come on. We need a bit more pink. Put that there maybe to remind me to go to the dentist. Cute. I want some little sparkles, I think. Oh my gosh, guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll know the struggle for deciding which kits to keep is real. I've been watching tons and tons and tons of videos on how to you know, all the planners that are coming out, trying to decide on what I want a bit of sparkles. I'll put this on here. Which planner I want, and I don't want to miss out on any of the pre-sales. So that's a hint. My planner is on pre-sale now, the one that I've chosen for next year. And yeah, the hunt is on. The hunt is on. And yes, but that's fine. I think I've chosen, like I said at the beginning, and it's simply because after watching all the videos, I narrowed it down and then I found a planner that just looked like it had all the elements I wanted and have been looking for, and I was really actually quite excited. I held my why are they so faded? I held off and did some more research, but I think other than one company, I've pretty much seen everything I need to see about the upcoming offerings. I did think I was going to order a different one this year before I saw a couple of other new versions of things, and they have definitely swayed me. So that was interesting. It is not a planner I would ever have thought I was going to choose, I'll say that. So again, that was something that threw me, but I am 100% excited about it. At the same time, I need to sort out my life when it comes to these choices of sticker kits, because as you saw before, I've got that many now, which is great. It's great to have choice, but I'm not getting to use them. So there's a lot now that I could use for summer, and I'm now going to have to wait until next year to be able to actually use them, because I can't possibly use them all in the planners that I've got. So yeah, I think I need to just be really brave and ballsy and kind of decide to which one I'm actually gonna knock on the head, but that's easier said than done. And it's been a really, really tough choice at the minute, and not something that I'm finding easy to do. But also I'm trying to save for other things, and I just think I can't keep spending all this money on planners. It's unsustainable. Half the time I say I'm going to get one to try and then decide which one I'm going to keep out of the two, and then I don't, and I just keep both. So I know you'll feel what I'm feeling. You will feel the pain. I've not got any flowers on here, have I? I want some florals on here really as well. Just put some down here. But when I'm slowly starting to see my stash, bearing in mind I only started getting kits, guys, I think it was August last year I started with the Rose Alive planner sticker kit. Before that I was just using pen and watercolours and things like that, and little bits of washi tape and stuff, and then I found sticker kits, and yeah, we know what happened there, don't we? Like, it never got looked back, which is great. My bank balance doesn't think it's great, but yeah, put a few sparkles around. Oh no, that's the end of August. I mean, I've still got all this, guys. Loads. But I don't want to make these crazy busy, because they don't need to be. I might put like maybe a few little extra bits on here. Oh, it's just where to put them. Put that there. Is there anything I need back on here? I don't think there is though. No, I'm just stickering for stickering's sake now. Absolutely love it. So this is my monthly, and then we have our, let's get to August, our weeklies. Just a little bit of deco, still enough to make it still pretty but functional. Perfect. I could do my cover page, couldn't I? Which is going to be here, because I don't have... Oh, I've used the big August thing now though, haven't I? Oh, I'm going to have to see. Oh, I could use this. So I'm going to use the big one. Let's do this. This is kind of what I do when I'm doing it in my compact. I don't know how it'll look in here. I'll use the big calendar next. And then we can put some beauty around it. Let's, maybe I should have moved that up. Never mind. It's on the page now. I love this little beach thing. I do a little bit of layering. Didn't my big fat head just get in the way then? There we go. Oh, I wanted to use those girls. Some nice bubbles on there. Let's not leave any of these little stickers behind. Like this. Swimming Cozy. Always have room for sparkles. Let's put all the sparkles. I do like that tray, but I just don't want it on there. These are all too big. That's my functionals. Maybe some florals. Florals. Put a beach bag on. I want to leave room for the florals now. Let's try and layer. Let's have a look. Oh, I've only got one though. Put it down that side. And then I could put this bag somewhere else. It's interesting to see for me because Harriet Wright Designs kits are absolutely amazing in my compact planner. Amazing. And I always have so much and loads left over. But it's really, really nice to see what it looks like and how far it can go in an A5, which I think you'll agree is pretty far. We've done a monthly spread, all the weeklies for August, and a beautiful cover page. It's not like I'm short on stickers at all. I have loads. I'm going to put this little cat, which is like my little white cat, at the bottom, right at the bottom. Get some more sparkles. Put some sparkles near the cat. Get on. I'm just loving this kit. I'm just like sticker crazy today. I'm loving it. Anything really small that could go there that would fit nice. Would that? I like that. Yeah, that one. And then all the leftovers I just keep in a little stash, and then if I ever have a little space that needs kind of filling somewhere. Oh, look at that cover page. I just want, is there another bubble? I want a bubble. Have I missed any? There's not a bubble. There's a bird. No, I want a bubble. No bubbles, but I do have sparkles, so let's fill in with some sparkles. Look at that. Oh, I'm really pleased with it. I'm so happy with that cover page for August. And it's different to what I normally do, because I just normally stick in a piece of vellum. And I love it, but I do love that. Might be a new way of doing it. I'll show you what they normally look like in my so that's with a piece of vellum, but I have, you know, this is the Harriet Wright Designs kits. I've done July. Should have done July. For July, 8 March, Feb, and January. So yeah, so that's it, guys. That's my August setup. I'm all ready to go. I will sticker up some of these pages, probably using the little bloom papery ones as I go in, because because I'd like to use that kit for my dailies, and I'll use it for my compact. So I will do another video setting up with my compact. But that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you again the next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.